Hey guys, Bill the Kansas Flamingo Chef. Welcome to another episode. I am so glad you're here because today I'm cooking swordfish. So to cook our swordfish today is going to be pretty simple. My side dish is going to be zucchini with some onion and lime, a little bit of Cavender's Greek seasoning, some salt and pepper, and some parsley. Then on the other side, we're going to take the swordfish, we're going to add some of the magic chamois garlic butter, and some lemon, and some Sauvignon Blanc from Bogle. Pretty simple dish, but man, this stuff is wonderful. Let's get started. First thing to do is a little bit of prep work, so we're going to cut our vegetables and cut our lime in half. If you see any major seeds in here, go ahead and pop those out. And then just go ahead and cut the zucchini and the onion. I'm going to get started with the vegetables first. Just turn that heat up to medium-high. In a nice sized dish, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons, give or take, of garlic butter. And let that start to melt down. Add a little salt and pepper. Bit of the Greek seasoning, a little bit of parsley. Doesn't take much of any of these, less than a teaspoon. Whisk the butter down until it's nearly completely melted in the bottom of the pan. And go ahead and put your vegetables in. We're going to squirt a little bit of lime juice in there, just to add some acid. Let that cook. While our vegetables are cooking down, we're going to go ahead and get started on the fish. Kind of the same starting process. We're going to put some garlic butter in this pan as well. Don't be afraid to use a lot, because that's going to be the base of the dish. Let it start to cook down a little bit. It won't take very long in that big pan. Make sure the entire bottom of the pan is coated with the butter, because we don't want any spots that are going to stick. That would be very bad. Before you put your fish in, go ahead and take part of the lemon, squeeze right in there. You're going to see it sizzle pretty quick. If there's any seeds, make sure you grab those right out of there. Continue to work this butter down and kind of start to get a little butter sauce forming in the bottom of the pan. And our heat needs to come up to high. Just a quick check in on the vegetables. We've got our sauce working in the bottom. We're going to add some white wine, just a few ounces, enough to deglaze the bottom of the pan, not a lot. Let that start to cook off a little bit. Make sure you run your whisk to keep that consistency down where we want it. In the meantime, I'm going to show you what the vegetables are looking like. They are cooking right along, nothing to worry about, just let them keep doing their thing. Alright, so At this point, we're going to take our swordfish, put it right on to this pan. We're going to bring our heat down just a little bit. And put some pepper right on top. And I know what you're thinking, how much pepper is too much? Well, depends on how much you like pepper. I like pepper. You do need a little bit of salt, not very much. Just, maybe a half a teaspoon. A little bit of our Greek seasoning, so we're transferring the same flavors from one dish to the other. A little bit of parsley. Okay. The sound you're hearing is the vegetables. We're going to move them around a little bit. You want these to really get soft. You don't want real crunchy zucchini with our fish. Now I've made some white rice to go with this with a little bit of cilantro in it. Nothing really that exciting, just spiced up rice. As you turn the fish over, just move that sauce around with it. The vegetables are getting close. We're going to turn their heat down a little bit. I'm going to add a little more wine to this to deglaze the pan again. And also a little more of the butter to get it a little creamier. This sauce that you see forming around the fish is called a blanc, which just means that it's white wine, butter, and lemon. Meanwhile, I'm going to put a little bit of lemon on my vegetables. We're starting to run out of moisture over here. Turn our fish over again. You can see the fish cooks pretty quickly. The vegetables are pretty much done, so I'm going to set them off to the side. If you want to check the doneness of your fish, all you got to do is take your tongs or a fork and just set them along one of these lines on the fish and push down. You don't have to push very far. If the tongue doesn't go in easily, it's really not done. Swordfish needs to be cooked somewhere between medium to medium well. You can eat it medium rare, but for most people it's not a very pleasant experience. And well done swordfish just, quite frankly, is awful. So we want to do this right around medium. Now if you want to speed this up a little bit, you can take it at this point, just the fish, not the sauce, and put it into your broiler or oven at about 400 degrees for about 3 minutes, and that will finish it. But I prefer to finish it right here in the pan. It's got probably about 3-4 minutes left, and then we'll get ready to plate, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, it's the best part of cooking. It's time to plate so we can eat. Let me show you how simple this plate's going to be with the cilantro rice, the fish, and the vegetables. Okay, as you can see, I've got some rice sitting here ready to go. And we're going to take our fish and just kind of set it over the rice at an angle. Take some of this blanc sauce that we've made. Which is now mostly oil and herbs, which is fine. We're just going to let that drizzle right over the fish and the rice. And then last but not least, vegetables. Now this dish really needs another color. I mean, there's a lot of green, there's a lot of white going on. I would probably consider like maybe a radish or a slice of tomato. I think I put a slice of tomato or two on it just for color.